Hello gamers and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft here on our channel. Welcome to part 7 of making Millennium Park in my Minecraft world. And today it's been a couple of months since our last video on the channel for the series, and a lot has changed. We added a lot of stuff, including the new addition, which are add-ons. As you can see, we have vehicles and many other stuff we're going to be adding into this world. Before then, I also want to show off a few stuff that we've done since our last live stream. And of course, making sure the mic works and everything else doing well. And I'm streaming on the PS5, just in case my Yeti is starting to get to that weird age of being a little grumpy. But as you can see, we got a lot of stuff done so far. I haven't added the bars here from the steel on the Millennium Prevalent, I believe it's. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong, but adding some pillars, so we gotta add the rest of it. But as you can see, we have pretty much the Millennium Prevalent done so far, most of it. Got most of these bleachers over here, and from a distance it looks very interesting and all that part. And of course there's some modifications a little bit. Obviously it's hard to do because of the hills, like part of the size is a little off, but otherwise we got this little computer section over for the technology and all that part here. Doing the best to make it look decent. I think the real issue was mostly like areas like this and the stage and all that part, and of course the weird tinfoil design, which this is still a work in progress on that tinfoil design, but otherwise it looks very nice. You got this nice stage and a few other things. A lot of modifications to the nice stage right here, including the back of the wall. We have the slide projector screen, which usually is an add-on for the stage itself, where it hangs on the ceiling. I decided to put it on here to make it look more nicer. Also got to work on the nice back bleachers and all that part to make it look nice. So from a distance, it looks like actual choir singing all that part. And of course, the musicians section right here. We got the seats and all that part for the musicians, and it glows very nicely with the nice design. Got the rooms a little bit. Obviously, I have no idea what it looks like inside here for real life, but a lot of modifications have been done in here, and it's still a work in progress, but we got most of the layout in and all that part. Let's take a quick trip around the other sides of the area. For this side, we did more modifications to the grass, which makes it look more interesting. A little staircase design based on the pictures, at least most of it I can. And although we missed a few areas, we can still technically go behind the stages on both sides and all that part, make it more interesting and mysterious at the same time. We got most of the roof done, and of course this inside wall will make a good, interesting design for the inside of the building. But otherwise, it looks pretty decent. We got most of the other sides of this, including this the little staircase that leads to the area we'll show off in a minute. And of course, as you can see, we extended the road, make it look more interesting. Another underground garage that we'll show off in a minute. We got most of this, the Harris Theater, some of it intact. We got to do the underground area and all that part, which I still having trouble with a little bit because, again, I never been to the actual inside, and some of the pictures don't make sense. So otherwise, we're doing good in that. The parking lots and these things, the towers, still work in progress. This does lead to downstairs of the parking lot. One of them does. The other one still work in progress, and I gotta put the stairs in for the, as well as the automatic door for the upstairs part for up here behind Harris Theater. I'll show you most of the exterior and interior we have so far. So for the exterior, we have the traditional design that looks very similar to how it is right now, in and outside, with the exception of a few changes. Some of the stuff right here in the building looks slightly smaller, and technically it kind of is. And obviously the doors are a little shitty, but this one is an automatic door in real life, so I figured why not. For the interior a little bit, we still gotta work on the layout of the exits, because I have no idea where the exit doors lead to. Otherwise, these are the reception desk right here with the tickets, I guess, and all that part. Downstairs is still a work in progress, as you can see. And of course, we have to clear up probably a lot more water than we did before. It's a similar story to the other tower over here, like I said earlier, but this one doesn't lead downstairs yet. It's still work in progress on the layout. Up here, we have this weird area that I have never been to, but exists in the upper back of the Harris Theater. I guess it's kind of like an outdoor reception area or something, where they held outside events. I guess it's interesting. Mm, all that part. And oh wow, a little side quest. Recently, I moved the Diamond Building because just like in real life in Chicago, the Diamond Building is not next to Millennium Park on this specific area near the Millennium momentum over that part. Very interesting. Of course, modifications are still be done to that road. That is going to be a two-way road, and a few of the stuff that we're going to be adding on pretty much maybe in this video. Some of this part got done, with the exception of this weird drain, which, yeah, too many drains on a park. This part of the roof is done, and all that part. Similar story over here. You can go downstairs through here to the back. Very interesting. A lot of progress so far. And of course, a nice, very interesting view of this area right here, which, if we had actual Minecraft VR, it would look way better, but otherwise, this looks amazing. A lot of part. Recently, I guess in this episode, we might start decorating most of the areas. I know I'd say that I'll probably do that after everything's done, but this is a very big project that started a long ass while ago. Specifically, October 15th of 2024. That was when the first episode of the project started. So this will still take a lot of time and all that part. Right now, at time's recording, it is May of 2025, and very interesting stuff at events over here. Let's go downstairs to from the other side. Let's go downstairs to the wonderful area of this bike trail. So, in real life, in this section, there isn't downstairs. I don't know where it leads to in downstairs, but it leads somewhere. So I figured, why not add it over here? Give it some extra, some nice, wonderful light from the scene and all that part. Even though it's on a bike trail in front of it, you got at least this section so you can see where the bikers are at. So that's wonderful. Uh, recently finished the bathrooms for this side of the underground section, and decently designed. Same old design, with the exception of me, I guess now getting some of the bathroom toilets wrong placement, but otherwise, good job to me. Sinks, still probably gonna add the mirrors at a later date because I literally need to create the mirrors and all that part. And of course, we got the wheelchairs, bathroom, and all that part. Wheelchair users because we care. Accessibility and all that part. Down here, got some small changes. So we'll start over here. Big, huge turn. Around here, still intact, with a nice, spacious yet interesting look. We got this nice pillar design, which makes it look nice. A decent half circle for most of it. Bathroom over here finished. Obviously, I'm pretty sure I showed this off, but nice design. Very decent and spacious. Very nice for both sides. A little add-on over here, which you can technically go over here from the stairs all the way to over here, which is interesting. And it's the same story on the other side. But for down here, you also got another hallway which cuts through here from the curb all the way to the other side out here. And before anyone else says anything, I have nothing. I didn't use these rooms yet, so if you want to put like a little Easter egg, we can. But so far, nothing. That's what we got so far for down here. It's a very interesting progress for down here, and I'm liking how it's coming through. And as a side note, even though I haven't talked much about this next thing I want to show, some stop signs and some stuff were fixed. A little bit of some modifications were done to the road a little bit. It wasn't anything big. I think I already showed this part off, this nice bush and this nice ramp design down here with lights finally now to make it more interesting. Very decent. And a little side quest, some stuff on the other side over here will be modified. I did a little Easter egg area design over here in honor of our glorious Lord Jesus Christ. He died for us in the cross. But I did a little something for him over here. Nice little area which has lights and all that part. And I'll probably show it off when. Well, actually, I'll show it off in a bit. Gotta disable always day. All that part. So this is a little shrine area. And all that part. Got some nice flowers and some stuff. This weird looking tree. And of course we got 3 crosses right here. Originally it was 1, but I thought why not just put another cross and all that part to make it more interesting. And it's in an interesting area. Again, I thought it would be more of nature and all that part. Nice little area of flowers and some stuff. And this is what it looks like in the day. And if we go over here, we can put it to night. And it looks very decent at night. Got a nice sheep and the other stuff. And it looks pretty decent, I would say, in my opinion. It has a little bit of light in the back of it and all that stuff. And looks very nice. And of course we're doing some modifications to the Aldi over here in the post office and a bit of more stuff over here. And of course this area is where the diamond building used to be at, and it's located over there when I showed it off earlier. So just for those who are wondering when or what happened to that area now. And before anyone says anything, I might as well show off the other moved building real quick in this live stream. I moved the California or Texas Aeon building that was over here, which is still technically here, and I copied it and put it over here. And the new Aeon building will stay, and the old Aeon building will be demolished. And I did a little something extra, even though this is not the Chicago Aeon building. I did put both the United States flag and the Chicago flag, because I figured why not. In the first case, I somehow remember which one this is from, because it's either California or from a different. It's from a different state, but if I do find out which one it is, I'll change it to whatever state this one is based off of. And, oh yeah, hello Sears Tower. Wonderful Sears Tower. Start to put more street lights, because I just realized I forgot there was some over here that do not have it. That's a shame on me. But yeah, that's what pretty much we have so far on that note. Going back on our tour, let's see here. This is still a prototype. Bear with me on this one. Actually, before I show the prototype off, I'm going to show this weird cylinder off. So, I don't remember this being in Millennium Park, but there's this weird cylinder right here that looks like an upside down hot dog that is on here. On the other side is where the Christmas tree would be at. So, I figured probably with this weird cylinder, since this is real life, I just put it here. And, I'm also going to probably fix a few other stuff here too, a little bit on the circle possibly. But otherwise, this is going to be here, and it's here to stay. So, yeah. Yeah, but back to the prototype. So, this is a prototype bean design. I'm still debating on how I'm going to make the actual bean, but for now, this is the prototype bean. And if you guys, please send me ideas if you want me to make a proper bean, because making a bean in Minecraft in general, it can be both easy and complex in most cases. So otherwise, I'm still trying my best. And for now, the prototype will stay for now until I figure something out. Also, a little side project from my good friend Minecraft Truck Builds, also known as Ken, one of my very good builders. that I know, making this soon to be next road section area, I guess. He's still working on it right now, but I figured why not show it off. If you don't know who he is, he makes pretty cool, huge Minecraft truck builds and all that part, and cool worlds. And that is Minecraft, that's MC Truck Builds on YouTube. I recommend everybody check him out, show him some love. He does amazing streams and creations on Minecraft. But that's what he has so far. I guess he's working up on a concept. Can't wait to see what it does, assuming he's not too busy and all that part, and he continues it. On to the next section. We're going to be passing by the Millennium Pavilion or Memorials section. Sorry if I keep saying the names wrong, it's been a while. We finally got this nice part of the road done. And of course, it still needs some work. We gotta do the lines on here. But otherwise, this is where the sidewalk's gonna be in a few other areas. The right lane is mostly done, which is good. And I'm not gonna fly around and show you. Oh no, I'm gonna drive a car and show all of you how this is so far. And I think you guys are gonna like it, especially since we're gonna be showing off the add-ons that we have so far in the world. I've added about 3 add-ons, with one of them being requested by Ken, and the other 2 are basically rail and vehicles. And so I parked 2 vehicles, well 3 which is somewhere else, but I parked 2 vehicles around here. And we're gonna be driving one of them right here around and see where it goes. And of course you'll see what this leads to later on, but otherwise it's gonna be fun. So let me get out of here to the lane. Yeah, I ran a fucking stop sign, but it's fine. This is my world, I own it. As you can see, this car mod add-on is pretty cool. Of course, depending on what kind of car you have, it can be fast or slow, and sometimes too fast. And this car is pretty much one of the reasons I have to do modifications to my racetrack, which is still on early development in some cases. So, yeah, still working on the racetrack. If you have time, I'll probably show off a bit of the racetrack a little bit what we changed so far. But yeah, it's very interesting. I really like the cars. Yes, it costs money, but I'm not gonna. It's not that bad of harm when it comes to this. I still like to play this game, and I prefer this over Java. So yeah, well, the roads are coming up pretty nicely, as you can see. Of course, some areas will have different colors. Excuse me. Some roads will have different colors. So, for example, mine's is usually black, but of course that might change to a gray, similar to obviously how Ken has the gray road over there. And just be aware of that. And we haven't implemented brick roads yet here on the world, but depending on a nice placement, we might. Alright, but anyways, in real life, this road right here is named East Ralph Street, that's the street that exists in real life, but this is based off of it, slightly modified. And of course, even though it's not a complete accurate road on this one, usually this is a 2-lane. I made this into a 3-lane, 2-lane split, where you still go up with 1 lane, which will eventually temporarily transition into a 2-lane, then 1, and then 2 again. But for the downstairs one, it is slightly normalized, kind of. In real life, the bottom is a 1 lane. So technically this is a very messed up road a little bit. And yes, I did take off the normal bike lane for this smaller lane that technically could be used as a bike lane anyway, but I don't understand why you want to bike on a road like this. But we go up, and the roads are pretty much decent, so I gotta do some separation on here, but otherwise this turns into a 2-lane road, and it looks pretty decent. a nice little turn. They could do this as a U-turn if you want. And you could even turn this plaza if you wanted to. And then this becomes a merge and all that part. And yeah, it's very interesting over here. And of course, this is going to be the weird transition. This is still going to be a normal road over here, but otherwise that's pretty much it. And yes, we can run over animals in Minecraft with cars. For sheep, you gotta hit them twice, or one. Well, right now, it's twice for me because some of them are still stuck on the ground. But otherwise, yeah, it's very interesting. I'm enjoying this bit too much, honestly. But anyways, going back to our little drive area tour. Um, you go on the side right here. It's pretty much the same thing. Of course, I forgot to put the lines on pretty much everywhere. We worked on this for like a couple of months. Well, that part obviously. And of course, for back there, we got a nice little turn, which I might as well show off real quick. You're not really missing out on it, but if we go around, do a little U-turn around here. There we go, do a little U-turn right here. This is a little turn on how you get into the plaza, which it is enough space for a turn, if you might notice it. And of course, this is where you stop. And of course, the only problem here is that it kind of makes it harder to see a little bit with what's coming with traffic, but you can also peek a little bit, but otherwise, you can technically turn here. Well, that part, which is interesting, but it's not bad. And of course, this is the ability where you can just turn here, as long as you be careful with that one turn of the car right there. And then, yeah, you pretty much have this area right here. With this road, you get to see a diamond building. This is where this road goes in here. The only downside to this is that you're gonna have a hard time if you want to go straight up to merge, kind of, down here. But you also have time to go back there and change basically, so you're really not missing much. But anyways, yeah, this is a turning lane, so you have to turn. For over here, you have to turn right, and of course that's the same over there. You could turn left in that part, or you could technically go straight, but otherwise it's pretty much there. And it's pretty decent so far, and the roadway is a little weird, but otherwise this works. And of course this is a two-way road. Now if we go over down here, nice little turn. There we go, go down. The cars work pretty decent speed. And all that part. Very interesting. And of course we turn here. We have two lanes I turn over here. And right now there's no lights in here. I'm gonna pull over real quick. Drink this. And yeah, this is the underground garage. It took me a while to clear out all the water in here. And yeah, this is the entire garage so far that we have. And please excuse the sheep. I don't know why I keep accidentally spawning entities with the structure block. But otherwise, this is what the road is so far. I'm doing a unique ceiling design, as well as some pillar designs. I'm still trying to make it look perfect as the best as I possibly can. And it's coming out pretty great. Before we show what that road leads to, I'm gonna show off a little something real quick. So what we'll do is that I will pull over right here. Ooh, that was clean. Damn, very clean. Look at that park. Huh. Gotta save that. Ooh. Anyways, this is where you can technically go upstairs. For now, there will be another area you could technically go upstairs from over there in the middle of the road. But for now, this is where you can take these stairs. And the area I showed you earlier is where we'll see in a minute. we are in one of the towers. Not the water tower, mind you, but one of the towers. Right here. I don't know how that sheep got in here. Which leads to the left side of this black tower. And again, eventually, I mean, there is a layout for now, where if you want to put it connected to the other tower, we can. But for now, it's not. And I'm still trying to figure out, even if I do put another underground section over there, we have to figure out the layouts and everything else because, well, everything's planning, and plus I don't want to accidentally destroy something that's underground. Especially now, where if I do go back to the project of having an underground tunnel, you have to make sure you plan everything out correctly. And that's also where structure blocks come into in some cases. But that's where this section leads to. And I want to show you also another area down here. Now there's also another exit aside from the one I'll show off after, but for this one we got another side exit, which is right over here. Probably gonna have to put some more design or color for over here to make it more noticeable. We got another exit down here, which is a little hard to see in. Oh, it's getting dark. They're now turning the lights on in the car. But as you can see, we're pretty much right here. This is where we were earlier. And this is literally not too far from the hotel, which the hotel might get a specific road just to go down here. Because again, that road that's right there in the driveway used to have the road that connects over here. And I recently covered it up, so what was originally just go through here is now sidewalk. And I'm kind of regretting it, so I might just open this back up, which, I mean, I could do, so you never know. I mean, it's better than just going that way, that way, that way. And then that would need a proper opening as well, because that's over there, that building over there is an opening for that, but yeah, very interesting. What I don't like about the car mod add-on is that the lights only turn on in the dark, which I kind of want to turn them on regardless of day or night, but otherwise it's pretty cool. And of course it's dark in here, so these lights will not work. Kind of think about, like, maybe I'll wait here and see if the lights actually do light up in here. I'm very curious. Gonna run over these sheep. I have 8 minutes or less for the potion to wear off. That's gonna be fun. But while we're waiting for that to happen, I will show off most of this other side of the road. So for this, it's kind of like a two-way lane, or kind of. Don't know how to pronounce it, but basically, let me stretch. Still tired. Alright. So for this one, I think I'll make it so that 2 right lanes turn right and 1 left lane turns left. Still undecided, but it kind of makes sense in some cases, but otherwise, that's how I might put it. But anyways, we go back up here, and this is where we meet up earlier. This is where we were earlier on the road, from back there over here. And it's very interesting in all that part. Obviously, it's slightly different from how it is in real life, but it's a very interesting mock-up. I really like how it's coming out. And, of course, I still have to put the lanes and the lines and all that part. But otherwise, it comes out pretty cool. It's very interesting, very unique, very demure. I'm probably gonna fix this turn right here. That'll make it more easier to look into, I guess. But because I had to change the wall back here multiple times. Huh. We're nearly out of gas. Is the potion off yet? Jeez. I also have to make sure the layout is good because for the parking lot, I want to make sure it's perfect. So what I might do is that I might research a few parking spots with including the hip in Chicago for that parking lot layout. To help me get ideas for how I could lay out this area and all that part. And of course, shit, I'm out of gas. And I parked all the way over here. Maybe I'll put like a special color over here. Because granted, it's very hard to tell. Because it just blends together. Where to go? But let me get the gas can real quick. In the world, because we have a Wawa gas station in Minecraft, you can get a gas station as well as a Tesla charging station charger at the Wawa place. You can do it just by going to the item and picking it. Damn it, we're not even dark yet? How much? Oh, I have 2 minutes. Okay, fine. Real quick, I will show off the Wawa and a few other stuff that we added onto it since we have the add-ons. We might as well go through over here too. There we go. Go over here. Do not turn over here because then you have a hard time getting out. You don't forget, I'm not practicing in traffic, jeez. Alright, now we go to the gas station. Over here. Let's say you just want to get some gas. You stop here. Oh. You don't do that. Oh, you don't crash it? Okay. You can just go up to this and you just pick it. Pick a block. You also have to make sure pick a block is enabled on your controller. For me specifically, it's up D-pad on my DualSense. And of course for Xbox, this might be a similar story if you have to put it in manually though on settings. So I don't know what it is for keyboard, but otherwise you gotta make sure you have pick block enabled and set to whatever controller button you have. And then if you're driving a Tesla, you also have the Tesla charger bank, which is a similar story. You just pick it, and they have it. So yeah, keep that in mind. And this is the Tesla charging station. Yes, very weird, very, very weird. Funny enough, this reminds me of me finding a video recently from 3 years ago. Someone putting a V8 inside of a Tesla. $18 seconds. Alright, we got enough time. Now we can see if we can look at the lights in the dark, maybe even the tunnel. Nice flashing, hurting my eyeballs. Alright, so far from the dark on this perspective, it is a little decent, I guess. But for a tunnel, that's gonna be a different story. It's still nighttime. The lights aren't that big of a deal when it comes to lighting, but it does make a small change. I do like the effect though, but the real test is when we get down to the underground garage. That's the real test. And we did totally drive the longer route, so it's gonna be fun. lights down here, which kind of work. It's Minecraft, so it makes it somewhat hard, but we reach down here. Kinda doesn't really do much. The effect really doesn't do anything. Doesn't reflect on the wall. Yeah, I pretty much can't really still see shit, honestly. This is the only light that's in here. And it's also kinda hurts my eyeballs, jeez. A little painful. But yeah, that's what we have so far. And as a little bonus, I might as well show this part off. We do have a pretty decent finish of Holiday Inn. Mainly the outside. The inside needs a lot of work, but otherwise it's great. So we got here pretty much. This Holiday Inn is based off of a location of a Holiday Inn located in Winter Haven, which is not that far from Legoland. And I think for this car, we'll just park it over here. Come on. There we go. Perfect. We'll just switch off to this car right here. This one will be a little bit harder to do, but we got a start a little bit. Main door, closet. Hotel store, believe it or not. Main office. Well, not main office, but rather the boss office. And yeah. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. But the exterior also looks pretty decent. The exterior was a little modified. And of course I still have to put more windows, but otherwise it looks very decent. And I'd say it's pretty interesting. Fun Killer parked. Well, Fun Killer actually drove that car, but I parked it right there. Very interesting. This is what I was talking about earlier. So the road was right there, but now it's covered in sidewalks. So I might make an exclusive drive-through where it just goes that way and then into the underground garage as extra parking, but otherwise it looks pretty decent. Other than that, that's pretty much what we have so far since the last video. A lot of use of structure blocks, clearing out a lot of water, and trying to figure out where to put where in certain areas. Which, yeah, that's just how it is in Minecraft, but otherwise it's coming in pretty decent. At least that's what I would say. Now for this video, I think what we're going to do for now is worry about design. We're going to add some trees and some stuff and give it some more detail. And although this is not we're not really done with the world yet, we have to still go some finishing touches, especially for over here. For over here, for example, we add some lights. So I think a good start would be where the water towers are at. There's really no place for me to park over there if I wanted to. Oh well. I guess I'll fly over there. For over here, it's gonna be a little easy. Probably gonna need a lot of bushes. Let me pull it up real quick on my computer of what we're facing. Alright, so for the... Oh, this is the bean, my bad. Alright. So it looks like we have a bit of a bush design, which is interesting. Why are you blurring the picture? There you go. Alright, so we got a bush and we got a design. So I think we're gonna use the same, we're gonna get the same bush block that we used earlier. Way earlier. That's near the... Ow. That's near the monument. Oh, my dumbass. Use the same bush design we used in the monument. Correction, we're gonna use the same bush that was in my imagination and put it over there. I thought I put the bush, but I guess I didn't. Unless I'm thinking of a different area. Huh, we didn't. Okay. I'm thinking too much in the future. Well, in that case, let's find a nice leaf block. We'll give it a standard block. I think we'll give it classic oak for now. But we're gonna make the oak very big bush. Even though it's not really that big, we're gonna make it a decent sized bush. The only catch, I think I might need to cut this a little bit by one more block, but because we also need to put some trees. I'll make the sacrifice. I promise I'll make it look... Oh crap. I promise I'll make it look nice. I say that as I'm putting the carpet instead of the sidewalk. Alright, we're gonna cut one block from the sidewalk. Still on the bait on this area yet. I'll double check, but... Okay, we'll just stop at a line then. Okay. There we go. I'll make it 2 blocks tall for now. If I don't like it, I'll make it a 3. But I'm pretty sure 2 will be enough. Oop. God, I love allergies. Okay, guess I can't bury him, can I? Oh, while we're at it, it's also 11 days, I believe, until the Switch 2 releases. Comment down if you guys are going to get the Switch 2 day 1. Huh. The bush looks decent, but, at some point we're going to have to separate some of it. As for the trees, it's going to be hard to figure out what kind of tree design we're going to use, because in real life the trees look slightly out of whack. So I think what we're going to do for now, we are either at a choice of using sap, or sorry, we're at a choice of using spruce, oak, or jungle. Or sorry, not jungle, birch. That's not a good sign. Not really sure what to choose. I think for now we'll choose oak. We're gonna make it look decent as much as we can. And then we're gonna get the bone meal. in terms of spacing, we're gonna do our best because it's gonna be a little bit rough. So for this one, we're gonna put it a little bit over here. Oh, wrong button or item. Here. It looks like we're not gonna be able to put 2 trees, unfortunately. So we'll put 1 for now on each row. I'll also do my best to make sure I space them as best as I possibly could, or can, I should say. Give it some more natural look, or at least try to. Gonna try not to go too far away from each other. There we go, get those interesting trees to spawn. Well, man, I'm also proud to announce that I'm associated with a new YouTube channel for a new Minecraft realm. The City of New Birmingham, which is a cringy name, but otherwise we got the new YouTube channel launched. And so far we got a few videos covering some areas that are pretty much being added to the realm. Some areas are currently being built based on the UK, and eventually a new United States, that U.S. area is pretty much going to get worked on, a few stuff. But otherwise, it's pretty much coming out pretty well in the realm. And I'm also pretty much one of the hosts for the YouTube channel, making cool videos, which so far got a few coming up in every Sunday, for me at least. I schedule my video uploads for Sunday for that channel, so if you guys are interested, at City of New Birmingham is the @ for the YouTube channel. It is also going to be available in the videos I'm in section playlist on my channel, and it's a part 2. It's the part 2 one because YouTube does not know how to not limit YouTube videos, but it's up if you're interested. I encourage you to check it out, and it's coming out wonderful. I hope everybody checks it out and enjoys it as much as they can. And if they have some stuff they want to see, please comment down below. The realm is growing pretty fast, and it's going to be interesting. Interesting. So this next section over here is just trees. Alright. Wait. Oh, sidewalk add-on over here. I could fix it. I'm not gonna like it, but I guess I could do it real quick. Bad gonna destroy this tree. Sorry, tree. Over here, I somehow missed it. Well, actually, I don't know if I ever missed it at all, but basically there's a little sidewalk entrance over here. So what I'll do is I'll trim this a little bit. I'll make it a decent sized little entrance walkway. There we go, the trees are slowly disappearing. Looks like it's gonna line up over here. So what I'll do this. Oh. There we go, and then it's a little arch, so put it like this, There we go. My brain is braining, thankfully, I think. Oh no. Yeah, that'll work. I just gotta fill the rest of it up. I'd say it's pretty decent. I don't remember if I just decided not to do it or I just forgot to do it. Again, I'm trying to get at least most of the detail. Because this is gonna be a slightly long series a little bit, which I guess is fun. But yeah. Anyways, we got most of this done already. And I need to double check again. Alright, so it looks like for this area it's gonna be trees, so we'll put this on here. I'll put one over here. Yeah, I'll do my best to space them, as I guess. For some reason, there's not some over here, so what I'm gonna do this. Oh, shit. Put that one there. I'll put this one over here. Very odd spacing, I will say. Yeah, and the biomes don't help either. For the benches, it might be a little different, but I'll see what I can do on that. I think what I'll do is that, because this section is going to be inaccurate over here, but bench area right over here. Then I'm going to do is I'm going to put you here, spawn you there, put you here, spawn you here, then I'll put you, as much as I possibly could, over here. And there we go. So far, that's what we got. The one thing I didn't account for is the bike rack. I'll just put it over here. Not sure I'm gonna make the bike rack, but I'll figure something out. That's what we got for over here. As you can see, it's slowly, well, I'll put it to daytime. We're getting somewhere in terms of a nice little design for trees and some nature. And I think as a bonus, even though this section's different, I'll put some trees up myself over here. Then I'll put a bigger one, assuming it lets me spawn it, over here. And it doesn't, okay. Bad tree. Maybe we should burn in hell, but you never know. Put one over here. Not a tree person, but at least to give H2O, I guess. That's what matters. I'll do a similar design over here, but I'll make it like a little Z configuration. That makes sense. If you don't understand my English, that's fine. Neither can I. There we go. Then I guess I'll just put this tree over here. Actually, you know what? We'll put a different tree over here. I think this is the big one, I think. Is it? Yes, it is. Yeah. Take that, little bitch. Then you'll take that, and then I'll just grow you up. Grow. Grow. Make my monster grow. Oh. Oh, this one doesn't want to grow up. Okay. I'll respect it. This one's going to be a little weird placement. I think I'm going to put it a little bit over here. Shit, no. Over here. Oh, this is going to be rough. Okay. Grow. And grow. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna look a little weird, but it'll do. We successfully made trees, and it actually fits pretty well, in my opinion. I don't understand though why these trees don't just like they don't have any bottom, so hmm, it's very weird. Tree lives matter? Question mark. Do they? This is actually gonna be a little easy. Oh, ow. Yeah, it's coming out pretty well. Maybe put some flowers, but otherwise, pretty much coming out well. All right. I'm gonna change the position of some of the camera over here. This one's gonna be a little bit of hard work. So much I might actually have to put. Actually, we'll do that one later. That one's gonna be a lot of work. Trees. Huh. So it looks like I'm doing a similar configuration to over here. Alright, one here. One here. No, I'll just do one here. Okay. I'd say it's pretty decent, though the trees, I don't know, these trees are a little out of whack. Then I'm thinking about it, but I'm not gonna tear them down. I am gonna have to do a little improvising over here for the design, so I think what we're gonna do is tree here, tree right here, tree somewhere around here, and then nudge this one, so. Okay. 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 I guess that's fine. These trees are giving a bit more interest, I guess, in terms of character, so. Now this one's gonna be a little hard. We have to try to do two trees, so I'm gonna try to put them on the edge. And thankfully we're doing a good job so far. I'm also trying not to go too much in terms of space. Because that's, I don't know, I feel like I don't need to waste too much space, so. Okay, that one came out bad. This one came out pretty fine. If I don't like how something's going on, I'll probably do is I'll bring my PC account over here, because technically I can do LAN play. I technically can do that for Minecraft. I can. What do you want, llama? Go away. Oh, okay. It's getting a little worse, but don't really know how to feel about that. Oh, bus stop's right here. Funny enough. I still haven't done the stores yet, but I do have an idea of which one of them are and which one isn't. Picture I have is based off of construction section through 2021. Noted. Okay. So this is 2021. This is 4 years ago. Okay. No wonder the trees are look like shit. Alright, need to get some sips. I think my next problem might be is where... not necessarily the positioning of where this connects over here, but rather... Well, actually, I think what I'll do is probably just put it from that angle, because I'm just not really like there's a little connection that goes to here. This is gonna be fun. It's a good thing I noticed this now. I don't know how I missed these two, but I got you guys. This one's gonna be a little small in the picture. Might do a little change because it looks like there might be another one. So for now, I'm gonna put this one from the middle, which I guess from this picture it's like off from the side in terms of this little walkway, but I'll make it interesting. Alright, from this one I think I'll do is 4, 2, then 1, 4, add 2, 1, and it looks, I'd say it looks decent. What I'll do is I'll probably put this as a 1, 2 up here. Or actually, no, just, yeah, I just want to break like this. There we go. It's weird, but I guess it looks nice. I'll probably just get a satellite view or something would be better, but not bad. I'm still missing so much other detail. And half of it's because some of this shit is covered up. So eventually, I think, hopefully this year, I'll visit downtown again. Take some proper pictures. And get some better video. Goal is to try to go to Chicago either maybe next month or probably in August if I can, but it'll have to be in August or September. It's gonna suck, but oh well. Alright, back to tree building. Trees upgrading and degrading at the same time. Alright, I'll leave this spot alone for a while. Put 2 here, as supposed to. There we go. For now, just copying the weird tree design, because I also really have to make some specific vase or something for the little bushes. The tiny bushes. And for now, I'll turn Always Day back on. Especially since not all the areas have light. And settings is fine. Do this. Why is there chicken? Why is who's playing with their food? Who's not cooking the chicken? Oh my gosh. Oh fuck. Wrong thing to destroy. Yay me. I gotta move along over here just in case. McCormick Tribute. Okay, I gotta remember this. Oh, actually, I can't remember this because my dumbass put it in front. So, this is gonna probably piss a few people off. So what I'll do is I'll put like a little specific shrine over here. So, there's a little sign that says McCormick Tribute in the front right here in real life. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put the little edge right here in front to make it look nice and honor that tribute. There we go. I know I'll fuck up on a few areas, but I promise I'll make it up, make it work in most cases. In fact, I think I might put this as an angle, question mark? No, this is too plain. I need to make it more interesting in terms of its layout. This is a tribute after all. It's gonna be a very unique one because I've made it a little bit bad. So putting a sidewalk with something that I didn't put yet because I did not know. Yay me! Oh, it's gonna look bad. No, the sheep that's hiding under the sidewalk. That'll work. There we go. Alright. Another area I'm gonna have to figure out. Well, what can you do? Alright. Idea conformed. I know what I'm going to do over in that section. It's going to basically be the similar story to the other side. I just hope these trees generate good, not bad. I'm trying to make them look nice as possibly good as I can. Come on, game. Oh. Too close. Alright, and then this one's gonna be a straight one a little bit from over here. And hopefully it comes out nice. Alright. This one's gonna be a little bit hard because this is gonna be a mixture of present and past. Especially since we have a Christmas tree right here. I'm gonna have to do this a little bit differently. I do have some ideas on how I could improve it. It's gonna have to be a lighter bush design over here though. shit, wrong street. Oh no. Wrong street, there you go. There you go. Thank you, fake Google Maps. Next we're doing it more trees near the monument from the looks of it. Alright. If you have time today, I'll probably put trees, because why not? Alright. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Hopefully the lights won't be too annoying to deal with, but you never know. Want to make sure it comes out right. And I automatically messed it up, but shit. Oh no. Well, actually, no, it couldn't be helped anyway, because... yeah, I have to worry about this. Great. And another one, okay. I'll come back to this one later. Let's just try to make it look nice. Put it right here. Why is there a beehive right there? I don't want that. No beehives. I don't want to talk about it. That's where I'm going to do the tree over here, but I don't think that matters. Yep, figured. Doesn't matter. This next part, though, I'm gonna make it look more different. Especially over here, like this section doesn't get much attention, but even so. So here, put this over here. I'm gonna see if I can make this one bigger. If I can. Or, okay, doesn't want to. Duly noted. Have to do. Honestly, I'm not even that surprised at this point. Yeah, of course. But I also have to Okay, that's a shitty tree. No, buddy, you gotta make a bigger one. Nuh-uh. That cuts the cake. Alright, let's try this again. Don't make a crappy tree, make a real tree. Okay. If it keeps looking ugly, I might as well just cut it down. I'll put a tree over here regardless. Yeah, most of it's coming out pretty nicely at least. Alrighty. Now we're gonna go back over here. I'm gonna position myself to the inside this area to get a proper look. Interesting. Guess there's more bushes than some stuff. It's gonna be a little hard, but I can do it. Alright, grass is fine. Gonna start putting it more of a little Tarzan look over here. It's gonna look a little rough, but last year I said it's gonna look rough, jeez. You get what I mean. Here. Oh man. How do you mess this up so badly with your trimming? Like where I'm looking at it looks like an actual forest. Alright, tree. We'll mix it up, I guess. I'm just hoping it comes out nice and not shit. Oh. Okay then. Jungle sapling. No. That's worse, but it's still in this. Yeah, normal tree. I said normal, not shit. Alright, screw it. The world asked for a forest. I tried. I have to carry on the cringiness of this bush over here. As long as I possibly can. And this one's gonna be a little weird because I technically have to cover it up. Over here, I'll probably level up over here after I get most of this up. Kind of have to do a similar job over here, unfortunately. A little bit more over here, but not too much. I'll improvise with this one over here, because why not? There we go. Well, I guess we're gonna do another 4. The only downside about this area is I kind of messed up on the spacing a little bit, but I can kind of work around it as much as I can. So I think I'm gonna put the tree over here and I'm thinking about it. Okay, that section's fine. Can I go over here? Wow, they actually trimmed it. Wow. Wait a minute, 2018. What put us over here? Oh, 2014. I'm using a picture from 2014. Oh, that's fun. And then this one's 2018. I wonder, okay, now I get it. 2022. Okay, now it just looks like 2014. Wow. That is... I think the new mayor, or the shitty mayor, needs to work on his gardeners for the beautiful park for Millennium. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, some of these pictures that I'm looking at right now, it just does not look very interesting. Looks very messy. Hold on. Oh, I forgot to put this shit over there. Shit. This little angle. This little opening. Perfect. And then 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna take this tree out, unfortunately, but it's fine. It was a very shitty one anyway. Your assistance is no longer needed, tree. You're disposable. Well, technically you're always disposable because you're a tree, you're made of wood. Can be used for houses. I am weird, Chad. Yes, I know. Let's see here. Hasn't even been the 2-hour mark. It's still 1 hour. Hope you guys do enjoy the stream. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you guys are enjoying this series. And you're gonna be seeing a new Lego Lego game Let's Play soon. You don't have to wait for too long. Actually, now that I think about it, it's coming out very well. Alright, I think what I'll do over here is I'll just put one middle one here, one middle one here. Take out the beehive. Now this is somewhat natural shit over here. I can't really do much. There we go. It's getting some. It's actually cooking a little bit. Very nice. We're cooking, chat. Couple of trees over here. Okay. This time I'll make it look nicer over here. Oh. Oh. Oh no. No, 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 you can. Ugh. I'm trying my best here, guys. At this point, you just... Okay, you know what? No. I'm deleting trees today. Get cut off. Disgusting. My DualSense is low battery. Big deal. That's what USB-C charging's for. Might as well do a test. Okay. Better. Alright, let me move from the Wrigley Square to over here where I'm I'm near the bean, but instead the website takes me to the actual bean. Okay, that's not what I want. Still at the bean. Okay. Some of these pictures are inaccurate based on the placements. I'm telling you to put me to a place that's not the bean, and it just takes me to the bean. Now it's taking me to a construction site with the bean. Now it's taking me to a time where the bean is still there, but it has weird looking string fence on the grass. Now it's taking me to the bean again, but with a guy who has a picture of an AC unit. Okay, you're driving me nuts, website. Come on. Stop taking me to the bean. Now it's taking me to a place where the bean has snow. Never use third-party websites. Can I report this? Screw it, I'll just use satellite mapping. Okay, I know where this is at. This is over here. Huge surrounding of trees. Alright. I think I think I got some ideas on how I could do this. I'm gonna try to put them, make sure there's space between them because I still have to put the street lights. And I'll do a similar layout with the range 4 blocks away, okay. Alright. There's only one shitty tree in this layout, thankfully. Now for the trees over here, I'm gonna do what I did earlier and just put some of it on an angle. So over here, tree. Gonna have to do more than just trees over here though, because some of the bushes here are ugly. Very ugly. The one thing I did not put in consideration that much is basically the fact that it's very flat still, because this area still has a hill, but obviously I can't put a hill per se. If I do, I have to do like a very odd one brick layered hill. But either way, it's kind of fine because you could still see through it. I think for over there is what I have to worry about more. Can't really tell if I do two, but I think I can. I gotta do the same thing with the other side before I forget. This one's going to be a little bit different. I gotta see the trees are being a little shitty. Make sure there's space for the light posts that I'll eventually be putting back up, or put up on, hopefully in a good way. Because again, sometimes these trees do get in the way. Oh, Ken's online. Who I mentioned earlier, Minecraft Truck Builds on YouTube. That's his actual title. Do check him out on YouTube. So you got that. What I am going to do is I'm going to put it over this a tiny bit. You know, actually I can. I'll do my best to make it look more natural. I can. How you doing? How you doing, Ken? Still can't believe I can't put water shooting out of this. I hate it. I need more blocks for that, and I don't want to. And it's uneven technically, but... Well, actually... I can do it. But I can't, so... I'm gonna zoom my camera out so I can figure out what to put over here specifically. So just give me one moment, everybody. shit. Of course there's a CTA bus in my way, of course. Thank you, CTA. God, I love those CTA buses being in everybody's picture, as always. Oh, I was actually close. The tree's supposed to be over here, but... Ah, crap. Okay, well, might as well put the shit tree over here. Oh, but that's actually a good tree. Okay, we got a loadout. I forgot to not pick other stuff that isn't sapling, so... I don't have to put it over here. That one's fine, so... I'll put a tree up here. The same height, just different blocks. Balance as all things should be. Angle this a little bit. Oh, the trolley's in my way now. Great. Okay, there we go. I'll put a little bit of trees over here because this is where it kind of cuts off a little bit. I'll try to get close over here because sometimes there's no specific camera or picture over here. And it just keeps taking me to the wrong place. And it takes me to the wrong place still, okay. I hate this. Son of a bitch. What if I just put you over here? I mean, it's not completely bad. Alright. What I'll do for now is let's put some trees and make sure they're spaced out, but give them some more proper generation. This one's gonna be a little crooked, but it's fine. I'll leave this section off for now. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do over here. I feel so blind. Take me that away. Take me that away. Damn it, and some of these pictures are old. This friendly one is from 2011. Okay. I have an idea. Okay, for this section over here, I need to get in position first because my dumbass. Alright, this is the curb. Okay, so over here is when we finally put the pine trees. So, first one will be between over here. I'm gonna make this like a big one if I can. Okay, will it let me? You know what? We can actually delete this one because this one is a terrible one and doesn't go there. Yeah, very, very tragic. Didn't survive. Anyways, yeah, we'll put it over here, and hopefully it will generate good. Okay, fine, we'll make a bigger one. Jeez. Picky eaters, I tell you. They're everywhere. It's gonna look a little weird, but I blame Minecraft emojing. There we go. If anybody complains about it, I'll just cut it in half and put it down. Because at that point, I probably will end up having to do that. We have another one. I'm kind of tempted to just do this way. Just, oh. There we go. Let's do it like this. Huh. And it did not work. Okay. Well, actually, no, it did not work. Okay. Give me one sec. Okay. Delete this. Alright, son, you're going to do your full magic. That's not gonna be easy. Alright, what if I just clear all this out? Please. Come on. Come on. Okay, fine, we'll just... Jeez. Picky eaters in Minecraft. This tree edition. You don't like... You just don't like bone meal? Thank you. Finally. Now, how do I get out of here? Just... Scissors. Clip our way out. There we go. That came out much better than that one. Guess what we'll do is I'll probably just keep doing it like this and then just making sure it looks wonderful. Technically, these also like tree roots, so you're not going too high, but you're not going too low either. Oh. Okay. Ugh. It's a little creepy. Try to eat me. Try to eat me. Okay. Oh, forgot about this. Where's the emergency button? Okay, wow. That works. Came out pretty decent, actually. Well, most of it. These two came out a little weird. Alright. Have to do. Don't know why it's very picky on some part of it, but they still grow. Now for this section, there are technically trees. It's like, technically there's that line in real life. There's like an actual line that separates most of this. I'm pretty sure that's a different line, though. I'll put one normal one over here, and then I'll put it a little bit like that. There we go. We should have some enough space for the lights. So that extends over here. That's good to know. I actually have a hard time figuring out if it does or not for this little drain. That's good to know. I'll quickly fix this. Won't be accurate, but I'll make it look somewhat near close to it, I guess. Let me check the chat just in case. Oh, no one chatted. I could tell. Alright, now I'm gonna put some more trees over here. Oh yeah, check for bees, bee and all that part. Shit. There we go. I think what we'll do is I'll always make this, put a lane of trees over here too. And then put it in a way where it kind of camouflages. If that makes any sense. Doing a little crappy job at it, but let's see if I do it like this. Oh. Okay, not like that, but I think some of you get the picture. Put me over here. Come on. Come on, computer. Website. Okay, I kinda got my answer. Alright. Not too bad. I guess I'll put some stuff over here too. It's not sure about the layout, but either way, I'll put some over here, make it my own design that looks decent. Watch it be a shitty tree. Oh, never mind. Watch this one be a shitty tree. Oh, never mind. Okay, none of these were shitty trees. Wow. It's a miracle. Didn't I realize I had to put the lights? Oh. Oh well. As you can see, most of it's coming out pretty decent. Look very nice in terms of the trees. I'll come back over here and this time really work about spacing it. Space them out. And then we're going to... Yeah, put one over here. There we go. Let's see here. I'm trying to find a specific angle for... Oh, no, I already have it. Okay. No, I do not. You know what? Screw it. I'll do something a little different for over here. I'll just bring out a piece from the bush we did earlier. Excuse me. Not really sure what Kim was doing, but I guess... I don't know. I did say he's welcome to the world, though, so... If Kim wants to do anything on here, he can. What I'll do over here is make the bush more decent. Camouflage look. That actually kind of makes it work. This one's gonna be a little bit different, but I can kind of make it work with this. Not bad. But I think I'm going to do even better. Or should I put a tree right here? That's fine. That's fine. It doesn't matter how I do trees over here, so I think it's gonna do a little something different. Over here can be different. I'm gonna see if I can do that trick again. If I can. Wish me luck. Perfect. Yay! Let's see if I can do it over here. Well, this one's gonna be a little hard. Very hard. Actually, it might not even work. That's a bummer. Put it over here. Have to do. This one I'm gonna try to do an angle. Oh, I'm inside the TV. I mean, not TV, the tree. Shit. Alright, well, at least I did it. It's ugly, but it works. Let's do a small trim for the tree's sake. Regarding the trees, I wonder. Put me there. turn me around. Aha, bingo. So it's still here. There are definitely trees. Hopefully I could put some trees on here. Put them here. I'm gonna try to do a 2-tree if I can, but I don't think it'll let me. It's very picky than most trees. Maybe I do a 4. And turns out to not do shit, okay. Very tree-like of you. This one's definitely need trees over here regardless. Screw it. I'll probably do it like this. Then put it here. I'll have to do for now. For the next one, it's gonna be a little annoying because he's gonna give me a hard time trying to figure out how to get through the section I want to look at, and then the part that it's showing does not show it the way it's supposed to. If I point it over here, what we'll do? I mean, that's kind of the right walkway. These are regular. I need another perspective. Figured as much. I mean, this is kind of just still a hill. Okay, this kind of helps. So what I'll probably do over here is I'll probably do this for over here. Hopefully this works. Over here, fine. Grow. Build up. See how it comes out. Not bad. We'll do the same over here. Kind of works. Then some of this will be. It works. Bushes. So these are like the beds, kind of. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna change them to quartz smooth block. These look too plain. Give them some character. It looks slightly better in my opinion. For these, I'm gonna give them a. Next part, I'm gonna put like a 6 block space. Give it like 4 radius, 3x4 radius right there. Do the same thing about for the others. Does not feel like Monday, but it is. Also, if I'm not mistaken, today is Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day for our beautiful veterans and many of all kinds, and I hope all of you have a blessed day. God bless all of you. I'll keep putting it like this for now in a pattern. I hate it when it does that. From this weird, stupid art piece right here. No offense, but very weird. For now, just use this as reference. Where I'm using right now to help me put this up. I don't like how it sometimes covers this, but it's not that bad. So I'll let this slide. Plus, either way, it's gonna have trees in front of them, so it's gonna like, okay, you guys can see it. Also, I know I fucked up on this tree. I'll let it slide, but not. That's gonna be a weird ass tree. Two weird trees standing in a hot tub, 6 feet apart, cause you're not gay. Ah ah ah. Hopefully this lines up with this, cause it's gonna be very unfortunate if it doesn't. But what can you do? I will say I like how at least this art piece is coming out well. Oh, by one block, I'll take it, and I'll just change this real quick since we're here. Really love how it's coming out. It's perfect. Made a few mistakes, but it's perfect. Not bad. Then for the final touch. Perfect. Naturally generated, naturally weird, and naturally dumb. Now we just gotta do the other trees. We'll use the regular trees again because we're not doing anything fancy, but we'll do our best to make them like double its size if we can. Alright, looks like we're just doing one size. Alright then. Sometimes some of them do change in color, which is bad, good and bad, but as long as it comes out nice, that's all that matters. We're not in a biome that snows or anything, which I guess is okay, but I want variety sometimes. That's how I am, and I'm pretty sure that's how some people are in this world. Alrighty, and then if I can get close, well, actually, I could just go this way, right? This is basically just a hill on most of it. Wait, no, go down more. Damn ice cream truck. In my way. I mean, this is doable. I'll let this slide. But I will put some nice trees over here. In fact, I think this is a good space for a big, huge tree. So I could get it up here. Okay, very hairy, but it works. I think. Where's the door? Oh, it's covering the door, damn it. I forgot that the door is over here. Let me shave some of those off. You need to be shaved. This is on me. If I make any future doors move somehow very easily, I'm gonna need to move a lot of stuff. That's what I'm gonna say. Oh yeah, that's gonna be fun. Worst case, I'll just get rid of the root on the bottom. It'll still be fine. Now the obvious part will be the art pieces. I have no idea how I'm gonna do the art pieces, but I'll do what I can. In fact, let me see if I could go back, get a better position what the art piece even looks like. Oh, wrong place. Odd. Very odd. If I go over here. Oh. I get it. On certain seasons, there's a different piece. So I technically don't have to put one. I think, honestly, for the best for now, I'll leave it blank, this section blank, because they change frequently the pieces, which is very, wow, crazy, but I'll leave it like this for now. Excuse me. I will be putting trees behind trees, though. I will be doing that. Let's tree this thing up. We'll make this look more like that of the trees in the border. The US-Canadian border. We'll make it look like that. Like a weird forest if we can. But not overdo it at the same time, making sure it's decent. So look right now, it's going a very interesting pile of trees over here. Which, by the way, you'll be seeing a video on that in Minecraft for the new channel. City of New Birmingham. Do check it out. It's a new channel. There we go. Feels weird. I have Discord Nitro again. It's like, oh brother, you paid Discord Nitro again, man. Like, what's the point? Like, I get it, but I miss my Discord Nitro. However, the feeling is starting to fade now, so probably just it's a year plan right now, so I don't have to do much. Looking at it now, the trees are starting to show more character for the place. That's good. I'm gonna look it down real quick. Over here, from this angle. It's definitely giving more character, but it's still missing something. I think we might consider putting like a small bush somehow, but I don't know. I do like how it's coming out at least, though. this off from a distance. I don't know where that cement, this piece of cement originates, but it covers up with this, and now we'll be able to see it much, depending on what angle you're looking at it. And if you go over here, I think it looks fine, with the exception of this weird tree. And this is a weird ass tree right here, but otherwise pretty well. I think we'll put trees on the way. Maybe a bush. Very nice. Oh, fuck. Bone meal. There we go. Give this some character. Too much character. Too much character development. Oh, yeah, we're definitely gotta be careful of the spacing. Over here. Perfect. And plus, technically, that part of the park is a different park, but definitely more towards trees. We haven't put the dead tree one yet, though. Let's finish this section real quick before we do any more. I want to make sure it comes out right. mean, at this point, I'm just putting trees everywhere. Jeez. Then we have this big radius right here. That's done. Okay. Back to this. Oh yeah, a bit too close, but that's fine. The generation's coming up pretty decent, but I'll probably just put like one block here. Might as well take this off now. One. Can I see it from here? Kinda. Oh, I can. I can barely see that slab. It's like barely on that range, but it's like it's a hidden blind spot because of these extra blocks. Oh well. I think it went over a little bit by accident, but it's not a big deal. Ooh, nope. Before anyone says anything, no, I'm not gonna use a structure block for the trees. It's never a good idea to use structure block for trees unless it's the space is like before you save it, it's like has its own layout. If that makes any sense. So, but yeah, that's a no. Although I'm surprised it's coming out pretty well. Like I'm spacing it well as best as I can. Yep, definitely getting there. I think what I'll do here is oh, here, here. Maybe try to kiss it here. There we go. Might have to fix this, question mark, but then it's kind of too late. Nah. Oh, barely came out well. The secret to Minecraft trees. You know what? Mix it up a little bit. For better or for worse. Then we'll do a regular, big, huge one that looks weird. Oh, so it does it. Okay, I guess not. Wow. Fine. We'll do it in a way you don't like. Where you do all the hard work. Suffer. Okay, fine, or not. Jeez. You don't get to grow at all. You could have been successful, but you chose to be a peasant. How dare you? Tree lives matter. That'll do. I'll put a little bit more over here, and then one more here, and there doesn't have to be one here, but I'll do it anyway. Oh, and of course I have to, yeah, of course. Let me just pick this, pick that, and we're good. Yep, good selection of trees. Very good. I think I'll leave that one blank for now. So now we go walk around, we get observe. Hey look, there's Sears Tower from a distance, and the black building right there that has no name. Then that's gonna be going away soon. That building. I might be moving this, the Chicago Aeon building, over to its actual placement. Because the only difference is I wanted to rotate it somehow. Which is gonna be a pain, so. Probably gonna do that, maybe add some stuff to it if I do move it. Because the Aeon building would be moving somewhere over there, technically, but... I also have to put consideration what Ken is going to be building, because as a layout, I'm still trying to figure that out. In fact, let me see if maybe he did something, question mark? I don't know. Because Ken does some cool ideas here and there, so... But it looks kinda the same. It looks like it's the same, I don't know, but... We did a pretty decent job with the trees. Wow, almost 3 hours. Let me see here. I'm gonna do a quick thumbnail picture, everybody. Make it easier so I won't have to do Photoshop, edit everything out of the UI. There we go. This one's gonna be pretty much, I guess, easy too, even though I really... Too much, like a lot of space around here. And then this, really could be doing some good stuff with this, but I don't know. There really is no reason, but... Obviously, there used to be something here, if actually here in real life, but I don't have space to make it. And, well, actually there is space to make it, it's just the placement of it makes no sense. Especially since technically this is, in real life, this would be a road, so... Yeah, this would have been Maurice Street. Well, actually, some of it could still be on here. Millennium Park Garage. Let me try to get a satellite view, if possible. Huh. Interesting. I mean, that part can't be done because this... No, that can't be done. Because for what I'm looking at over here, that part, then that part... The garage is still over there. There hasn't been anything down here yet. Not to mention the exit for it. That itself's gonna be a pain in the ass. A lot of stuff I need to think about. Let me get a little look at something real quick. So that's this. That's that. Because the thing I can do... I gotta tell it to lead somewhere else. Actually, I have a probe. Or a drone shot. Yeah. If I used a drone, and I just angle... Thank you. Okay, I have to wait for it to load. Yeah, there'd be no reason to put that there. Interesting. The way I also did it involves less curves. And I'm missing a lot of chunks here and there. Especially on that area, I'm missing chunks because of space. For now, unless I think of something else to put over here, this would probably just be just a lot of grass and all that. I don't like to do that, but that's kind of all I'm thinking on. There's no reason to put me a garage thing over here because the garage is over there. And there's no way I'm putting it over there, so... I'm still thinking, though. There might be something I could add from a different section all the way here. I'm not gonna add that dumb fountain over here, though, but even if I did, I would put it in a nicer place. I'm looking around. I do have a good drone shot of the trees. Most of it. And somewhat the bushes. Maybe I'll do a little research, see if we could put over here. Maybe like something different. Because it doesn't have to be from the same place. We can make it more unique in our own way. I don't mind doing that. That's what we'll do. Up and now I'll leave this empty, but until then, this is your boy IronSmasher 1024. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and all that part. And this is still growing up, that part in this world. This world is still developing, so that's pretty good. Yeah, probably do some more videos here and there, but I'll see you guys later. Peace, cake.